community of global community where we teach students all over the globe and learn together. So today we also have a special guest along with me who is also a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador and he's from Pakistan. Now I would like Muhammad Qasim brother to come up on stage and introduce himself. Muhammad Qasim brother, are you there? Hello. Qasim brother, we can't hear you. I think your mic isn't
Hello,
audible.
everyone. Am I audible?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Yeah,
You
I
can
can hear
start.
you.
Introduce yourself first.
Hello,
Hello brother, we can hear you. Yep, you're audible. We can hear you. You
hello,
can introduce yourself.
hello, Zen.
Hello, we can. Yep, you can hear me? Hello.
Hello, Zen.
Hello, is it mic? Isn't my mic working?
Hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yep, you're audible. We can hear you.
Okay, okay. So,
You can introduce yourself.
hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So, my name is Muhammad Qasim, and I am studying computer system engineering at University of Engineering and Technology, Peshawar, Pakistan. I am a Beta Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador and also the mentor of Zaynul Abedin. And in today's event, I will be the co-host of Mr. Zain. Zain will introduce us to the power of Microsoft Azure Language Studio to train an AI model and deploy it to predict the prices of bicycles. You will learn a lot from this interaction, and after this event, you will be able to train a model in Microsoft Azure Language Studio and use AIML to make intelligent decisions. Keep yourself engaged with us by asking questions. And that was from my side. Now it's over to you, Zain.
Thank you for your lovely introduction. Now let's get started to our session. So today's session is all about machine learning. So how to train a model in Azure Language Studio. So we will train a model in a language studio. So what's our agenda of today is what is machine learning, and we will go through some real world example applications of machine learning and what is Azure, and we will also learn about what is Azure Machine Learning Studio, and we will also go through an hands-on exercise on Azure and of Azure Language Machine Learning Studio. So now, and also about LinkedIn Premium. So we will give our LinkedIn Premium only if you attend this session till the end. And also you have to answer all the quizzes that will be provided later. So let's get started. So what is machine learning? So many of you ask me about that. You guys don't know about machine learning, and I have to clear some concepts of machine learning to you. So machine learning is simple. Machine learning is all about teaching computers to find patterns and insights in data to make better decisions without us having to explicitly program every rule. So you can think of it like a student gets better at a subject by studying examples and learning from experience. And there are three key components of machine learning, which is data, model, and algorithm. So If I show you examples of data model and algorithm, you will understand what are this better. So let's break it down using an analogy. Suppose you want to teach a computer how to recognize and handwritten digits. So first you all you need to do is gather some data, and for this task you can gather thousands of handwritten image numbers labeled with correct digits. So this is the training data that we will provide to the computer. Next, all we need is a model to train from the data. So you can think of the model as a blank brain that will be trained. In this case, we could use a neural network model, which is inspired by how human brain works. So there are other types of model as well, but for this test we are using neural network model. And also finally, we need algorithms to actually train the model by uh, actually train the model by updating its internal parameters. The algorithms compare the model's guesses to the true labels and gradually to improve the model to make it better align with the training data. So machine learning is all about loops of feeding data and making guesses, and also assessing errors, updating parameters. The model gets really good at recognizing the handwritten digits based on the parameter it has learned. So if you guys want me to slow it down, you can ask me in the chat box. So then we can give it new unlabeled images and it can predict the digit based on its training. So machine learning gives computers the ability to gain knowledge from experience. So it's like student learning from experience, and machine learning also learns from their experience. So now let's get out to our next slide. So the next slide is about, so machine learning can seems to you complex and absurd at first, but if I show you some real world application of machine learning, it will be much more clear to you. So have you ever noticed how Facebook or Google Photos can automatically recognize faces in the image you upload? Those services use machine learning algorithms like trained on millions of photos to identify facial feature by learning patterns in data. The algorithms can detect faces even in new photos they have never seen before. So isn't it amazing? There's someone in the chat box. All right, I will slow it more. So, so another example is movie or product recommendation. So have you guys seen YouTube and Netflix, Amazon? Like how do they know that we are what videos we want to watch, and how do they recommend us those suggested videos? So these services actually track data about what you search for, view, or purchase. Machine learning analyzes this pattern to determine your interest and suggest new relevant content that you are likely to enjoy. And next up is virtual assistants. Someone is asking question in the chat box. Brother Kasim, can you check the chat box if someone is asking question?
I think they removed their comment.
Oh, all right. So next
I'm
up is
not seeing.
virtual assist. Oh,
Keep
they
going
removed
on,
it, I
Zain.
think. Oh, all right. Oh, I will discuss it later in the. So virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant use speech recognition. So they use speech recognition by deep learning to understand natural language requests. So you can train them on conversational data, the better they get at comprehending what we say. So, so how much conversation data you put those virtual machine on, and the better they get at comprehending what we say. And next up is self-driving cars. So you guys have seen Tesla or other cars. They actually rely heavily on machine learning to perceive their surroundings. Algorithms analyze imagery and sensory data to detect pedestrians, vehicles, road signs, and more. This enables autonomous navigation. The car learns from driving experience. So let's summarize what we learned today. So machine learning is all about finding patterns and insights in data that can be used to automate some difficult tasks, predict outcomes, or generate recommendation. And it also helps data scientists to focus mostly on programming and other difficult tasks. The algorithms get smarter as they process more real-world information. I hope these examples will help you understand more about machine learning. So if you have any question, you can ask at the end of this session. So now let's get to our next slide. So next up is Azure. So what is Azure? Azure is a cloud platform by Microsoft, which provides over 200 cloud service that that helps you deploy, build, and manage application through Microsoft's global network of data centers. So this is so do you guys know that Azure actually provides $100 credit for students who are in college or schools? So they actually provide you $100 credit which you can learn about cloud applications and service and teach others about cloud services as well. So let me share you the link to the 100 credit in the chat. You can avail it using a verified student ID or your college ID. So now let's look at some of the most popular Azure services. So first is Azure Virtual Machines. So think of Azure virtual machines like being able to rent a supercomputer on demand whenever you need extra computing power. For example, if your online store has a huge sale, you could instantly spin up more VMs to handle the traffic spike, then turn them off when the sale is over. So brother Kasim is saying in the chat that you can use .edu. Yes, you can use .edu email to avail this subscription as well. Mostly I'm using .g.bracu, which is our Brac University domain. So yeah, you can use .edu email as well. Next is Azure Storage. So Azure Storage is like having a gigantic hard drive in the cloud. Like it stores massive amounts of data that can be accessed from anywhere in the world. A social media company could use it to hold all of its user photos and videos. And next is Azure Function. So Azure Functions are like snippets of code that run automatically in response to events, kind of like having a robot assistant. You could set up functions to resize images whenever they are uploaded to storage. So next is Azure Database. So Azure Database are like, have you guys heard about SQL or Cosmos DB? So Azure Database like SQL and Cosmos DB, provide hugely scalable databases in the cloud. Think of them like magically being able to expand database to hold a billions of rows of data as an app grows. Azure functions are like the snippets of code like you run on like whenever there's event in response to events, or you want to resize images, for example social media image or other image, then you can use Azure functions to help you with. And Azure IoT service, and next is we have Azure IoT service. So Azure IoT service are like a giant warehouse receiving and tracking data from millions of sensors. A shipping company could ingest data from GPS trackers to monitor delivery trucks in real time. So basically the key idea of Azure is that it lets you focus on just building application without having to set up all the infrastructure. It's like having a full tech team managing servers, databases, and networks and more for you behind the scenes. Brother Kasim, could you please answer those questions in the chat box?
Then you continue your event. I will manage the
All right, we
Q&A
will
section.
or all right, we will answer the question at the end of this session. Like we have a question answer session at the end, so
Yeah, it will
we will
disturb
wait
you,
for.
so continue your event.
Yep. So next is Azure Machine Learning Studio. So what is Azure Machine Learning Studio? It's a cloud-based platform for building, training, deploying, and managing machine learning solutions at scale. Like at the center of Azure ML is the studio, which provides a graphical interactive workspace for performing common ML tasks. The studio allows you to visually assemble pipelines, launch experiments, deploy models, and manage compute resources. Some key capabilities of Azure Machine Learning Studio is that it has a drag and drop data prep and modeling steps, and second is automated machine learning experiments. It helps you to automate some of the difficult automation learning tasks and helps you get a better solution. And next is Azure. In the Azure Machine Learning Studio, we have Notebook for Python coding, managed compute for training at scale, real-time model deployment endpoints, and model registry and versioning, and ML monitoring and metrics. So we will go through all of them when I show you the exercise on the next slide. So what we have learned from Azure Machine Learning Studio is it provides a centralized place to work through end-to-end ML lifecycle all through your web browser. The skills you learn with Azure ML Studio are applicable to real-world machine learning problems across many industries. It provides a user-friendly gateway to build, train, and deploy models efficiently. So we will be leveraging this capabilities in our exercise today. So in our exercise today, we will use machine learning to tackle a business problem, like predicting a bicycle rental demand. So why is this useful? You may ask, why is this useful? Well, imagine you run a bike share program in a city using historical rental data along with factors like weathers and season. Machine learning can forecast how many bikes you will need at each rental station on a given day. This helps optimize operations. So Next, go to the next slide. So the exercise we will step through uses a data set of real bike rental data. We will use an automated machine learning tool in Azure to try different algorithms and find the best model. Then we will deploy this model as a web service to get rental prediction for new data. So by the end of this exercise, you will have first hand experience going through the machine learning process. The skills you learn you can be applied to many real world scenarios like this. So now let me share you an exercise. Um, I have to I think stop sharing the screen now, like the presentation size screen. Now let's me share you the screen of exercise. Where is the screen share option? Brother, Qasim brother,
Yes, and
uh, do let me know when my screen is visible, like when we're
there is an
solving.
option share. You see the share option at the top right uh, side of your screen.
Yep, I can see, but it isn't showing me the browser. It, I found it.
Click on that and then select screen window.
So now so this is the exercise we will
Select.
be solving together today. So all you need to solve this exercise is Azure subscription. Like $100 credit they will provide you for free using your Azure $100 credits. So now let's go to the first we have to sign into the Azure portal. So let's sign into the Azure portal. Brother, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's
Like Azure
visible.
portal.
Yeah, visible. It's visible.
I will be using my university account, which has already the $100 credit. So these are all the. This is how the Azure portal actually looks like. You have all the resources, like there are more than 200 resources here. So first we will create a resource. Brother, Qasim brother,
Yes.
uh, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible. I think this
You
is
can write it in the
on
chat
their
box. I
side.
can hear your voice.
Please continue.
All right. So now we will create an Azure Machine Learning resource. So let's write Azure Machine Learning here. So there's now a new get AI generated solutions for your search. So they're updating regularly, like they're getting AI solutions for their Azure platform. So now let's create our own machine learning resource group. So first we have to create a resource. Then you can see that I have already the subscription for Azure students, which gives me free $100 credit for free. So now we will create a resource group. You can name your resource group whatever you want or select some of the existing resource group you have. Like I will create a new resource group for me. So let's create my Azure Machine Learning resource. Machine Learning resource. And okay, here's our new resource group for Azure Machine Learning Studio. Then we will name our work- workshop. So you can name whatever you want. For this, I will name my ML model. Next, we have to select a region. Select the closest region which is beside it. For me, the closest region is, I think, the East Asia is, I can select Central India, I can select, or East Asia. So I will select Central India. Then we have key vaults. Note that the new key vault will be created for your workspace, and the default new storage account that will be created for your workspace. So it will automatically be created for your workspace. You don't have to write this. And I will set the container registry to none. Then after that, we will simply click review plus create. So you have passed your validation. So now let's create our Azure Machine Learning Studio resource group. So my deployment is in progress. So it takes some time to deploy. So I think we have to wait a little bit for it to be deployed. Here you can see the deployment is in progress. So once it get deployed, we will directly go to the Azure Machine Learning Studio. It takes some time to be deployed, so we will have to wait a little longer.
Okay, it will take some time. So if anyone of you have any question, then you can ask your questions about MLSA or Microsoft Azure. If you are new to cloud computing or Microsoft Azure, so you can ask questions related to Microsoft Azure, and you can
Deployment
open
is
your mic to
succeed.
ask your question.
Brother, deployment is
Okay,
success, so we can show it
okay,
now.
continue.
All right. So let's go to our next step. We have to go to Azure Machine Learning. So next, Azure. So here's our resource, Azure Machine Learning resource that we have created just now. Now we will launch the studio. So it will go to the Azure Machine Learning Studio. So this is how the Azure Machine Learning Studio actually looks like. And there's some new features that are added to Azure Machine Learning Studio, like chat with Wikipedia. These are all generative artificial intelligence models. So if we have any next session on the future, we will show you how this actually looks like. And on the left pane, we have all the compute data. This here we will have a data here, automated ML, designer, prompt flow, and jobs. We will have to create our jobs after our Azure Machine Learning is created. So first we have to click on Azure Manage Preview Settings. So let's go to our, where is the new job? So you can see that in jobs there are all the experiments that you have created. So let me search for my one, the model we have created just now. So we're gonna create a new job. So first, before creating a new job, we have to select which one do you want. Like for this task, we are gonna use is train automatically, then start configuring, and we have to select a job name. Here it is automatically selected name, but we can change it if we want. For this task, we're gonna name it MS Learn Bike Auto ML. And here it is a new, you have to write a new experiment name. So for this exercise, we can write MS Learn Bike Rentals. Description, you have to write a description. Automated machine learning for bike rental prediction. Then on the tag, you have to write just none or add nothing. Now, what should be our task type look like? So our task type for this exercise will be regression. We will create a regression model. Regression model is basically based on numbers or integers. So for this task, we're going to create regression model. Then on the data set, we are gonna create a new data set with the following name, bike rentals. Then on description, we can write historic bike rental data. Then on the type, we have tabular. We will just leave it like this. Then we'll go to next. So for this, we have so much things. So for this task, we're gonna select from web files. So you basically have to provide them a web URL link of the data you have collected for this task. So next, go to next. So you have to provide the URL of the web URL you have just gathered. So for this task, we're gonna copy this link and then put it inside here. If you want to see what actually this link look like, brother, can you see my Excel sheet? Kasim brother?
No, no, Excel sheet is not visible.
Oh,
Have you
Excel sheet is
downloaded it?
invisible. Yep, I downloaded and shared my screen with it. I think I have to share the screen separately for it.
Have you shared the entire screen?
Yeah, no. Wait, let me share my entire screen.
Yeah, if
So
you
can you
share your
see?
entire screen.
All right, all right. So for this task, we have some data gathered all over. So for this task, we're gonna use day, month, and holiday. Using this, we're gonna
Your screen is
create
not
a.
visible. Saying,
Oh, my screen isn't visible. I've shared the Windows screen where I think it isn't working. I think it isn't working. It is visible now?
Yeah, now it's visible.
All right. So sorry about that, everyone. So we have here is day, month, year. So based on this data, we're gonna predict some rental price. So rental price is label for this task, and the day, month, year is our feature. So based on the feature, we're gonna create some rental price, which is a label. So now let me go to back to our Azure Machine Learning Studio. Where is here is our Azure Machine Learning Studio. Brother, is my Azure
Yes.
Machine Learning Studio visible? All right. So
No,
now
no, it's
let's.
not. It's not visible.
Oh, all right. Let me share the Azure Machine Learning Studio. Where is my? Is it visible now?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's visible.
All right. So we have selected our web URL, and which leads to our Excel sheet, and then we have to skip validate data validation. Nope. Unselect it. Then go to next. Next we have a settings. So the data validation will take some time. We have to wait a little bit. So I don't know how much you guys are understanding, but I hope that you will learn at least something from this session.
Don't worry, Zain. Everything is going well. You have explained everything well. So keep
Thank you,
going on.
brother. All right. So we have our settings here. So the file format is set to delimited. So be like this delimited and comma, and we have field mode. So you don't have to know about this now. We can now go to the column headers. For this, we only have to select the only first file that has headers. And skip rows. Nope, we're gonna skip. We don't have to skip rows for this task. So our data is loading, so it will take time to load. This Azure is these tasks are a little bit slow, so you have to be patient when you are deploying tasks, adding validation, data validation set. You have to be patient and wait a little bit. So yep, here is our data. So these are our data that we're gonna use to predict. We're gonna put inside the model, and our model will train with this data. So now we're gonna go to schema and include select everything except the path, which includes only string. So for this task, we're only gonna use integers, dot, and integer. It's because we're training our data in regression model. Next, we're gonna go to review and review all the data we have provided to the model. Here we have only selected the integers for our regression model, and we have web URL. And now we're gonna create our model. So we have to wait a little bit for it to be created. I think a little fast. as our time is ending. So wait a little bit. We are at the end of this session, so don't worry. Just some simple tasks we have left. So now we're gonna select our model we have created. Task type is set to regression. Then we go to next. Select our bike rentals, and we're gonna go to next. Next up is we have task settings. So we have to add change some task settings here. Target column is set to select a target column. So for this task, we're gonna predict rental in rentals price. So we're gonna set to 3 max trial, and we're gonna select for 3 for max concurrent trials, and for the maximum nodes we will select 3, and for metric score threshold we're gonna select 0.85. I mean, uh, then for the timeout for this task we have to decrease our brother Kasim.
Yes, and
Do we have to decrease timeout? Like it will take some time for it. The training process will take some time, I think.
okay, decrease the time. It don't matter. If you decrease the time, then your model will not be able to accurately give you results. So if you give more time, then your model will be accurate and will it will give the accurate decisions. So that's
All right.
the uh, timeout.
Then for the validation type, we are gonna select, we don't select automatic, we will select train validation split. So we're gonna train the validation split. The data is gonna split into half. Then we have test data set. We'll select to none. Then we'll go to next. So now we have our compute. So we're gonna compute is serverless. Then we have virtual machine. We're gonna use CPU for this, and virtual machine tier. We're gonna select it dedicated. Then the price range for this will take 0.34 per hour. Is DS3 V2 virtual machine like the CPU, but we can change it if you want. So now submit our training. So it will take some time to train. Till then, we will wait for it to get trained. If you have any questions, you can type it in chat or ask it later.
Then how much time did it take previously?
10 minutes, I think.
Okay. So what's the next step after this?
Oh, it's running, and after that, we will just review our training, like it is working properly or not. Then we will deploy the model. Then we will get a
If you
result.
have a
Then
if you have a previously deployed model, then you can show that model to predict the price
uh,
bicycle.
I had to delete the model because it takes charges. Like Azure is a
Okay.
pay-as-you-go model, so you have if you keep it till the end, it will charge you like money. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it is. So let's wait for it.
yep, we
Kindly
have
be
to wait.
patient.
And if you
Don't
want
be
to
get
learn
bored.
about, so I can share my experience of how I joined the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador if you guys want. So basically, I have joined Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador like in this September when I was at holiday with my family, and when I received that mail, I got so excited it because I have worked so much hard for this to get chance in Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. I was previously rejected by Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador because I didn't had much more confidence to make videos. So yeah, brother Kasim,
Yes, then
the meeting time is ending, I think.
9:30. Okay, so we can extend it about 10 or 15 minutes.
I think we have to extend it. Where is the extension? Like, can you extend it from your side, brother Kasim?
Let me find that option.
So basically, for Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, you have to be you have to prepare your application like professionals. For example, you have to complete some Microsoft Learn module. Then you can also make blogs about them, but it won't be necessary. You can also upload your codes on GitHub, like like your school exercise or some university coding that you have completed. So yeah, brother Kasim, brother
Yes, then
Kasim, can you
yes.
share your experience of machine, like how you join this program, like Microsoft Launch Ambassador?
Okay, I joined MLSA in my second year, and was a great experience because I collaborated in events with students from all around the world and learned a lot from this program. It's also provide the premium subscriptions like Microsoft Azure subscription, free Windows 10, 11 softwares, and it's also give the Visual Studio Code premium software, and it also gives you the opportunity to get Microsoft certifications. Currently, I have earned three Microsoft certifications, both fundamental and associate level certifications. So it add a lot of experience, and it gives you the opportunity to add those experiences in your resume, and it makes your resume. If you put these type of experiences, volunteer experiences, and community involvement on your resume, then it give a great impression to the recruiters. So I suggest all of you to join this program and uh, engage with the students from all around the world and learn from this program. It will be a great experience. So I recommend all of you to apply for this program if you are in the first year of your study, second year or third year or even fourth year. It doesn't matter. So uh, if you join this program, I hope that you will learn a lot from it. And at the
And
end,
also you can
you
complete some modules on Microsoft Learn website. Like they provide some free training modules for you to learn from. So it will help you develop your skills more and get much better
everything is
experience.
available for you. you can learn, then practice, and then get certified. And after certifications, when you put those international certification on your resume, then it um, uh, gives a lot of uh, what you can say expression on the recruiters, and it can help you to get internships and junior level jobs, etc.
And also, I have created an AZ900 study group. If you guys want, you can join that study group and get certified along with me. I will provide some free as AZ900 vouchers for you guys. So if you guys want, you can join their program. I will give you guys the link to join the program and get certified on AZ900. Also, we have a vision to like get free vouchers and also give exams on November 30th. So if you guys want, you can apply for that AZ900 study group. My brother, the training taking much time than we expected. Qasim brother, brother Qasim,
Yes, then yes, yes.
can we take the quiz now? Like everyone's waiting,
Uh, uh,
or later?
okay, so let's do it because the
Yep,
participant
the quiz
may
is
get
based.
bored and they
Yep,
might leave the meeting. So I think we can start the quiz as well.
I think we can start it later, or else everyone will leave just now and we will stick by our own.
If at least 30 minutes
Because
are complete.
based on the quizzes, we will provide some LinkedIn premium voucher. So yep, if you guys want LinkedIn premium, you have to stay till the end, or else I won't be able to provide a LinkedIn premium. So yeah, you have to be patient. So I also had to wait like 10 minutes for it. So
Obaidullah.
some Obaidullah Mahmoud Zami said, I tried to apply as MLS on July cohort but wasn't able. Yep, I also applied like July. I also applied on November, like last year's November. Then I was rejected. So I applied again in this July and got accepted because my LinkedIn profile was heavy after I was sharing some blogs on LinkedIn, gathering some connections from Microsoft engineers and certified professionals, and I've also communicated with them, and they were really like friendly and helpful. And yep,
Obaidullah, you can also
I also used to write
Obaidullah,
blogs like on Microsoft Learn. I have a blog like oh the training completed. So yep, your guys' prayer is answered, so the training is completed. So now we're gonna select is algorithm name. So we're gonna select an algorithm name. Where is the algorithm name? Oh, here it is algorithm name. So our training is complete. Now we can see the how it got trained. So now look at the training. So you can see that our model has trained those data and plotted a graph based on those data. Now you can look at this chart and see the how the prediction is going, like how the model is making predictions based on this data. So the difference between predicted and actual value are plotted as histogram, and the predicted true chart is compares the rated value against the true value. So yep, now we can deploy and test the model. So we're gonna deploy the model on the model tab. We're gonna deploy it. So select deploy, and for this we're gonna select is web service. Name the deploy predict rentals. Description predict cycle rentals. So Azure compute type is, we can select it Azure container instances. Then we're gonna enable authentication. Then we're gonna deploy our model. This may take a few seconds, so we have to wait for deployment status for the predict rental endpoint. And it will be indicated running. Now the deployment is success. So yep, our model is deployed. Now it is available on the cloud server. Then we're gonna go to our endpoint. Where is our model endpoint? Yep, here is our endpoint. Then open our real-time endpoint for predict rentals. Well, then we're gonna select test tab. Then the endpoint is takes some time to like deploy it, so we have to wait 5 to 10 minutes for that. If you guys want, you can also read my blogs. Like I write also blogs on dev community. Are there anyone who also write blogs on dev community? I'm also a moderator for dev community. Like I write blogs on quantum computing and gain some followers through it. So yep, you can also read my blogs on if you don't understand this session. So yeah. So endpoint is taking time to be deployed. So it takes some time. Then after that, we will see the results of our model. So please wait till the end. So yep, you will get the recording after this session. And also you can connect with me on LinkedIn. Like I didn't provided the LinkedIn. Brother Kasim, can you also share them the LinkedIn link of your account so they can connect
Okay,
with you on link. Also,
okay,
if
I
you
am
don't
sharing in
understand
the
this
chat
session,
section.
if you don't understand this session, I will also be available on chat. We can also share in. I will also make understand on chat, or if you like a video conference, then we can also have video conference. The endpoint takes so much time. Yep, I'm also on social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, and etc. and Twitter. Yep, it's easy. Like you don't have to code anything. It's automating tasks. That's the magic of automate machine learning. So things will change at the end because everything will be on AI. Also, there's Imagine Cup on gonna be Brother Kasim. Brother Kasim,
Yes, Zain.
can you share some details about Imagine Cup? Like, why should the student participate in Imagine Cup?
Okay, it's an opportunity for the students who are currently enrolled in a university, and they can participate in Imagine Cup, where they will need to provide an idea on which they want to work, and that idea must be uh, related to technology. And for designing your solution, you must include Microsoft technologies. So if you are a current student of university and you need to select a final year project for yourself, then you can uh, select such a topic which involves Microsoft technologies, and parallelly, simultaneously, you will do your final year project, and also you can register the same project on Microsoft Imagine Cup. If you are selected, uh, then you will be given around 1 million, I think $1 million, but it's a very competitive competition, so it involve a lot of effortness. If you believe in yourself and you work hard, then you can be the person uh, who will win this Imagine Cup. So you can read about Imagine Cup. I think registration has started just now, and you
Yep,
can
and
go to the
also
country.
they're like they have options. Like, if you don't get selected, they will have get some students to register for Imagine Cup, and they will select based on that. So if you participate in Imagine Cup, you will get selected as a student ambassador. Like, some students have to participate in Imagine Cup to get to be Microsoft Launch Student Ambassador. So yeah, they have changed the policy now. So do participate in Imagine Cup. Like, all of your ideas are unique. So you can use your idea to change the world, like for better. The idea that can help people, also an idea that can help the society. So yeah, do register for the Imagine Cup. The endpoint isn't deployed yet, so why is it taking so much time? Brother Kasim,
Yes, and
the endpoint is, I think, takes like 10 minutes.
okay. So I think that
We will
uh,
show the
give
result.
your
Like, we have only one step left. Only one step, like, for left to be deployed.
I think you can explain the further steps as a summary.
So
And
after the endpoint has been deployed, we can then you can also follow this step. Like, it's provided, all the steps are provided in this exercise. So you can, I will share the link to this to you so you can also practice by yourself. So the roadmap is also provided in this exercise notebook, so you can follow it and deploy it by yourself. And we will then just copy the code, and then we'll put this to an endpoint pane. So yep, this is the endpoint pane. We will just, where's the endpoint? Yep, we have to put those code in this endpoint so that to test our data if it's working or not. Then we will have the result like this. So it will provide us this result. Then all our model is deployed, then we'll clean our, like we will delete our Azure resource group, then we, so that it doesn't take costs of from our account. So yeah, that's it. So Azure is like a pay as you go model. Like you pay for the resource only you use. So yeah, that's amazing thing about Azure. Also, Microsoft always works for students. They always provide students opportunities, and also they always provide some certification voucher for students. So yeah, I think you guys can solve it after following the exercise link I have provided in a chat box. Brother, brother
Yes,
Kasim,
Zain. Yes, yes.
I think we can end the session now. The job isn't, the
Yeah,
endpoint
I
is taking time.
the time for the event is
Yep,
also completed.
yep, I didn't expect it that endpoint will take so much time.
Okay, so I think that we
We
can
can start our
conduct
quiz
the
now.
quiz now. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
I will share the Kahoot link. You guys go to Kahoot website, then put this pin code
Don't
inside
stop
Kahoot.
recording.
Huh, brother?
Don't stop recording. It's let it
Oh,
to continue.
I didn't stop recording. Okay. Like recording is still on, so don't worry.
Okay.
So stop sharing, then share the screen. Where is Kahoot?
Check the apps. Click on the apps.
Search for Kahoot. It was supposed to be here, I think. Oh, yep, I found it. Why isn't
Guys, be
it
ready.
showing? All right. I will share the link to Kahoot on the chat box also. Kahoot is like a platform you can prepare slides, make quiz question, and others as well. So it's a great platform for making new quiz. So I have to sign in now.
First,
Kahoot.
stop sharing your screen so you can only share the pin with them.
All right. But I have to share the link to the Kahoot website to them so that they can join the quiz session. Oh, yep, I found it. So, yep, I'm sharing the link to them.
James, Jack, you have to participate in the quiz, and if you uh, uh, give the right answers, then you will be selected for LinkedIn Premium voucher.
Also, brother, what about the question association? Like, you gonna answer the question of everyone's questions, everyone's query?
Yeah, yeah, I have answered almost all the questions.
Oh, yep, you will receive the voucher just now. I'm sharing the link. So, this is the pin code. You guys have to go to Kahoot website and then join using the pin code provided here.
Just search this website and enter the pin.
All right, we're waiting, everyone. So join as fast as you can, so we can provide you LinkedIn vouchers. And also, I have to request Microsoft to provide incentives. So, yep, if you join the quiz session, then I will be able to provide a LinkedIn premium. We can see lots of people joining. If you guys face any problem, you can write it on the chat bot, like to access the link or anything.
16 people have joined till now, and
Yep, everyone, join fast,
we have
or else we
total
won't be able to provide LinkedIn premium.
we have 23 people present right now, and in Kahoot 17 people has joined. If everyone has joined Kahoot, then kindly uh, type done in the comment section.
All right, our brother Riyad has completed.
And then you have to stop sharing your screen after you start the quiz,
All right,
because the answers will also be visible.
all right. Let me stop sharing the screen. Now I will start the quiz now. So everyone start answering questions. So how many guys finished? So only 12 got like first place, and three of them got second place. And oh, wow, only one people answered all of them. No worries, those who got second place, can receive vouchers. If top five will receive vouchers. So we have based on the ranking, top five will receive voucher. So don't worry. Like you didn't understand the questions, all the questions. Our brother Kasim,
Okay, yes, and
like lots of people are facing.
There is no
Oh,
question we got.
there was any question.
No, there is some symbol appear.
Wait.
Same for me. I got some four symbols and selected one, and it says you are incorrect.
Yeah.
It
Did
It
it say
wasn't
might
anything
be
supposed
to
to
the
the
happen
actually?
like that.
it might be network issue. Uh, you can
Same for me. Share the pin again. I just log out from the account.
Again, they got the same. There is four
Can you
symbols.
guys check your Kahoot app now?
Yeah, yeah. Again,
Like you have
I
to
see
select
some symbols.
one symbol for it. Only one symbol, which is the correct one. So yep, only two people got it correct. Pin. Pin is brother Qasim.
yes, in
I'm sharing the pin just now. Now you can see the questions. Yep. Five people got a third place and three people got first place.
is everyone facing the same issue?
Nope.
No question, no
Five of
question.
them answered correctly.
So
Congratulations to top five people.
But getting the
uh,
issue till now,
I
actually.
think they tried the trial
You
and
can
error
check it
method.
now. Like I think, like I've shared the pin. The last question is on the screen. To solve it.
Then I
And
think that there is an issue with the Kahoot link you shared. I don't think so, but
so I'm
I am
actually a
also not
first to
seeing
Kahoot,
any
new to
question.
Kahoot. So yep, I
I
also
am
don't know.
not seeing
Like I've learned
any
from the
question.
brother Kahoots, brother Kasim.
There is no question.
Oh, but lots of people answered the questions,
I think
and
they
we got
randomly hit it. No, I believe they randomly choose.
And
we
also
got
lots
top
of people
five.
getting issues, so it should be taken as an issue.
Player, we got player limit reached. Like lots of people have joined, so yep, face that issue. Brother
Then we
Kasim,
have another method.
I think
We
there
have
was
another.
player limit issue. Kasim brother,
We have another method if all of them are facing the same issue and wasn't able
brother
to join
Kasim,
the
can you
Kahoot
hear?
quiz. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
If everyone
So
faced
yep,
the
there
same
was the
issue,
player limit issue, but don't worry, I will provide LinkedIn Premium based on the participant. Like there will be raffle draw. So yep, based on the raffle draw, I will share you the link. So yep, check your mails. Don't worry, we will select 10 random person. Like I will provide all of the research so you can join. So brother Kasim, it's time to
yes,
end our
and
session. Brother Kasim,
uh,
don't worry about the Kahoot. We will select it on a raffle draw. So don't worry.
uh, if you
It
have
was
another option,
nice to have this session. Like it was my first ever session, so I don't know how much explanation I was able to provide you, but if you guys want, I will share my transcript so that you can understand it, and I will write a blog about it. So don't worry. I will explain all of them much more clearly in our blog and share this on an email with you guys. So don't worry about the learning. As this was my first ever session, so grab, I wasn't able to maintain it. So sorry about it. And this is my, and I am also grateful for everyone for attending this session. So good night and see you all on the next session. And we will have an Azure 900 study group session next semester, next month. So join the Azure 900 study group And I will also provide a voucher like is it 900 exam voucher free just for you guys. So join that study group and get a free voucher. I'm sharing the form link. Actually, I've recently lost one of my paternal uncles, so yep, I'm going through a lot, so that's why I wasn't able to take much more preparation for this session. And I'll also test tomorrow. So yep, I'm sorry if I didn't make you explain you well, but I tried my best. Also
Then
fill up the
kindly
form
note.
for AZ900 study group. We will have a session on AZ900 study group where we will learn about Azure Cloud and all of them and give exam for free. And I will ask for incentives on Microsoft Learn platform.
Then
Also,
kindly
this
save
meeting will be
mails
available
of
on
all the
Microsoft
participants.
website, so don't worry. And I will also share you the meeting link, like recording link.
Brother, form is not working. Actually, it's asking for permission.
Oh, permission. Wait, let me sign in using my account. I think Brother Qasim can't hear us. I've also got 29 responses on the form, so join the session as fast as you can. I'm sharing the link now. Also, based on the Cloud Skill Challenge performance, I have to provide voucher based on that. Yep, now it should be visible now. Can you guys access link now? So fill up the form and I will see you on the study group if you guys join that session, study group session. So yep, good night and goodbye. See you all on the next session if we'll